It's not any fun doing this, I'll tell you. It's putting in all this blocking the other day, and at the end of the day it started freezing rain. And it's been freezing rain and snow on and off for 2 days straight. Been watching this get covered. But it's supposed to be sunny for the next day at least. I'm going to try and get something done here, but the sun's not going very high in the sky right now, so I don't know how much it's going to beat on this, but I can't just quit. That'll get me nowhere, so I got to keep pushing on. But it's discouraging. It's really like 1 step forward, 3 steps back right now. But got to give it a go. Once this is covered, then I'm good. I'm good to go, you know. I can advance on the other parts of the project, but with all the snow and ice and everything dumping in here, this is where I got to adhere to my principles that I preach and keep my eye on the prize and not focus on the task at hand, because the task at hand totally sucks. Here we go. Well, hey, my friends. I'm not working on the project today. I'm putting everything aside so that I can get a video out to you today. Now, I have said those words several times over the last 10 days or so and just never seem to get there. But today, this is what I'm doing. It has been a constant struggle, constant battle over the last couple of weeks to try and get this building enclosed. We get 3 or 4 inches of snow and freezing rain, spend a day scraping everything off, get a little bit of work done, run out of daylight, we get more freezing rain and more crap through the night, start over. So we've been inching forward very slowly. We got that and constant running back and forth to the garage. I've got 2 vehicles that won't pass inspection over stupid little things. But that stupid check engine light prevents us from getting a sticker. It's been very, very annoying and frustrating. So we're running out of, a few days left of the month, running out of time, and I got 2 vehicles that won't pass inspection. So with all of that said, Lori and I want to share our thoughts with you about managing setbacks. Because in spite of it all, we're still moving forward, still making progress, because that's what we do. Yeah. So, I'm going to spend all day putting together some of this footage. We're going to share our thoughts with you all. Then I'm going to go down to town and get it uploaded to you today. Yes, sir. That's what we're doing. Well, hey, everyone. A lot of our patrons are on their dream quest. Lots of folks are moving forward with their plans to live a better life.
At various stages of their planning and progress.
Yeah. Some are buying land, some are building cabins. They're moving forward, going after their dreams. They find our journey inspiring because we are always talking about a steady forward progression. Some of you have been following us for a long time, and you've seen us with what we started here on the mountain with this old camp. And from the get-go, we talked about fixing up the camp, about having a screen porch on the back, about having gardens, a workshop, a greenhouse. Some difficult tasks ahead, but we kept plunging forward, and this has been probably our most difficult year, but yet we've gotten more accomplished than ever.
And November in particular has been a very difficult month.
Very, very much
But
so.
we've managed our mindset.
Yep,
We pick each other up when we need to.
that's for sure. Because you've heard me talk several times about mindset, how mindset is everything, and it is. About keeping your eye on the prize.
Sometimes the task at hand is not real pleasant and difficult to face. But you
Yeah.
can't focus on that.
You can't. Because sometimes what you have to deal with right now to go from point A to point B is very, very difficult and discouraging, and it can be paralyzing. And this is when you can't live in the moment. You have to keep your eye on the prize. Focus on the end result. Everything that we have done this month in particular is just practicing what we preach. So we have a lot of patrons that write to us asking, for advice on how to manage these setbacks. And we do nothing more than practice what we preach. So with this project, it started out going really good. The framing, everything went moving along. We got the plywood on the roof, we got the membrane on the roof, and then when it got to the point where we needed to start enclosing the greenhouse is when it really got difficult. That's when winter came.
Winter came in early,
And
and it hasn't left.
no. So some days we would go out there and do nothing more than scrape away ice and snow, and that would be like 2/3 of the day getting to where we could take the next step forward. But we didn't let it paralyze us. We kept our eye on the prize.
Slowed us down, but it didn't stop us.
Okay? So we just kept doing that. And then we would do a little bit more work. And then sometimes in the morning we get up, we're having a coffee, we're looking out the window, and everything is covered with ice again. And the temperatures were too cold for just saying, well, we'll wait until the sun melts it off because it wasn't going to happen. So instead of going nowhere, we got back out there and started up again. And in spite of being the most difficult year, we have gotten more accomplished than ever.
It's been the most productive.
And this project is ready to go to the next level now, where we can start insulating and heating the building
And put it into use.
and put it into use. So, I'll show you some of the progress that we've made. We do the best we can with what we have. Right now we have snow and ice. regardless of how tough it was and how discouraging everything was, we'd get out there and start peeling the frozen tarp off of the tools. Extension cords and air hoses got buried under the snow.
Batteries were cold and had to be warmed up. The nail guns were cold and had to be warmed up.
Yeah, sometimes there's too much moisture in the air hose, and I have to bring that in and thaw that out. And while I'm out there scraping away ice and snow, pulling it down from the roof with a hoe, doing what I can. But then we would start getting in more blocking, putting in more blocking, getting that done. Started putting up some of the clear panels over the framework, do a little bit, run out of daylight, start over the next day. Here we are again, scraping snow and ice away, but get back to it, putting up more panels. Just working together, trying to keep pulling each other up, because it was very frustrating. And if one of us starts getting frustrated and ticked off, we need to rely on the other to pull us up, because if you both get frustrated and ticked off, then it's just in a downward spiral.
Yeah, and everything decays.
It does. So we just kept going and working together and getting all of those panels up. And in spite of all of the frustrations and all of the setbacks, we got it done. The building is enclosed. All I have to do is build the 2 little doors for the east side. And amazing.
Yeah, now we can get the shop insulated and get the wall covering up.
And start using it, you know. And it was kind of ironic, right? We got the building closed in yesterday, put up the last panel yesterday, and we go check the mail, and we get a first seed catalog. I mean, it's a little early for these things to start coming in, but it was kind of funny. It came in, and just recently in a video we talked about the seed catalogs, where we go, we don't even want to look at them just because they were discouraging, because we're so far away from having a garden. And now we're going to have a garden, and we got the building enclosed, and there's a seed catalog.
Yeah, so I don't have any doubts that seed catalog arrived as a reminder of the reward that lays ahead for us.
Yeah. So I know that a lot of you guys are facing your setbacks, you have your trouble. Hey, we're human beings, and the problem is our mindset deteriorates when things don't go good. But why should we think that everything should always go good? Why? Well, she thinks everything should always go good.
Everything does go good for her.
Everything goes good for little Tilly. Aww, that's my baby.
That's the girl.
Yeah. So we'll be giving you guys an update. I got to do a little update on the kids. Yeah. Aww. Isn't she a love? Isn't she a love?
Aw, you
She's
baby.
a love.
Aw.
Yeah. So there's always things to be grateful for. Now is the time to really start practicing that. And what a time. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You know, take this time to practice, to get...
Practice gratitude.
Yeah, practice gratitude. Couldn't have said it better myself. When things are starting to deteriorate, where it's feeling you're not going forward, or maybe you're going backwards, learn to adjust your mindset, because that's all it takes. Don't put too much focus on the things that you don't have, because if there's things that you want, you can have them if you start working towards them. We wanted a screen house, we wanted a greenhouse, we wanted a workshop, we wanted gardens, and we had so much ahead of us. And look at what we have accomplished this year. It's amazing. So, yeah, practice gratitude. And what a time to start.
Absolutely.
So, we wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
A very happy Thanksgiving.
And all the best to you all. And God bless.